Hello again. Well, today I'm going to be doing a review of the new design of Playseat available from Playseat.com. And the first thing I have to say is, just look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. I love what they've done with the design. This particular seat is the special edition Forza 4. Love the logos on it. It's got some fantastic detail stitching, some great logo embroidery. Love the new Playseat racing design. Also really like the new design with the bar coming up from underneath the seat as opposed from between the legs. They've also put some new designed fasteners for where you move the steering wheel and when you move the pedals. And the pedal plate has much more manoeuvrability so that you can get your pedals exactly where you need them for your gaming or racing experience. I've been using the original Playseat, the Evolution A1 GP model, for the past 18 months. I've had some great fun with it using this particular setup, which is the Logitech G27 wheel and pedals. It's worth saying that the Logitech is as tight and as firm now as it was when I started gaming 18 months ago, and it's had some serious hammer, as is the Playseat chair, the original Playseat chair that I had. It still looks brand new, there's no squeaks, there's no rattles, it's been a good servant, but I did want to try out this new one with these new design tweaks. So let's have a look in a little bit more detail at what Playseat have been up to with this new design. Well, I guess the most obvious difference between the other design and this new design is this particular bar. This is actually fastened to the seat mechanism underneath, and in the old seat it was bolted to this. It came up on that sort of angle, and then there was an adjustable rake there to fasten the steering wheel to, so you can move your steering wheel up and down that way, as opposed to this one which moves it up and down that way. And this bar was also movable backwards and forwards. There was nothing wrong with the design, but I never liked having that bar between my legs there. I much prefer this design because you just climb over it and it gives your feet much more freedom to move around, especially if you're jumping between pedals, if you're using the clutch and the gear stick. It's a really nice design because they're using these new locking mechanisms. On the older design of Evolution Playseat, they use like a screw mechanism to hold the plate to this particular bar. Now these are a really nice addition to the new design, and I'm going to show you them in a little bit more detail. So this is the new locking mechanism used by Playseat. It's an excellent design. It takes a bit of a pull, it's fairly robust, and that allows this particular piece here, this bracket which holds the steering wheel, to move up and down in both directions so that you can get the reach and the rake in the correct position for when you're driving. And then to lock it, inside here is a soft pad. You push that down, give it a good old push, and that's now solidly locked in place. And importantly, it's done away with the screw that they used to use, so it doesn't mark any of this really nice matte finish metalwork, so you can move it up and down the bar and you'll never have any retaining marks to see where it's been used before. Similarly, this is what they've used for the new foot reach mechanism, so you can get your pedals at exactly the right place that you need them to be. It's the same sort of mechanism. You pull it back, it's very strong and very robust, and that allows you to move your pedal plate in and out. Again, I'm not going to move it because I've got this cable tied in. It's set perfectly for me. And then to set it back, when you've got your friends round, you just push that down, give it a good old push in like that, and inside there is that soft pad, and that is absolutely rigid, and again, it's not going to mark this bar here, so it'll keep your Playseat looking absolutely pristine. So this is the new design footboard. Sits on two little feet, and what's fantastic about it is if you look here, you've got two Allen screws, one on that side and one on the other side, so you can adjust the angle of your pedals. The pedals will move right the way through 20-30 degrees, which is really useful. And the old pedal board was at a set angle, there was nothing you could do with it. And also underneath here there are more holes to move your pedal board left or right, depending on where you prefer to have your feet. As with all the other play seats, you get the option of having the gear stick mounting as an optional extra. This is obviously the Logitech gear stick mounting. I found this really useful. I wasn't sure at first whether I'd ever use it, but all the PlayStation joypad buttons are emulated on here. So when you play in various games, you can assign these to different functions. You can also assign the buttons on the steering wheel on the Logitech G27. You've got 6, 3 on that side and 3 on that side, to various operations on your joypad. So you could have KERS for Formula 1 on there, you can have DRS for Formula 1 on there, you can have different view switches, you can have turbo switches and so on and so forth. It's a really useful feature of the G27. So in conclusion, I think Playseat have absolutely hit it out of the park with this one. It's a fantastic design seat, it's very comfortable, it looks brilliant. I love the look of it. I much prefer it to my other Playseat. It looks absolutely amazing. And partnered with the Logitech G27, it's a great setup. I've got my last 2 Playseats directly from Playseat.com. I found them a fantastic company to deal with. And what I particularly like about them is you can communicate them with them, and you can give them your thoughts on products, because I know things like the bar change mechanism and the locking mechanism being changed have come from customer feedback, and a company that actually listens to its customers and tailors the design of its products, having listened to what its customer wants, is a company that I would always want to deal with. The great thing about the Playseat as well is not only can you use it with the PS3 and the Xbox, you can also use it with the Wii, PC, anything you can think of. Obviously you have to get a compatible wheel. Now you can use the G27 wheel and pedals with an Xbox as well. You need something called an XCM F1 converter. They're about £55–60, something like that, and it converts all this clever stuff in here to work with your Xbox. This obviously is a Forza 4 model designed for the Xbox, but I happen at this moment in time to have it plugged into my PlayStation. So what I'll do now, just to finish the video off, is I'll just show you what it's like. I'm going to put a Formula 1 car on the Nürburgring, which you probably shouldn't do, but it'll give you an idea of what it's like to own and use something like this. Thanks very much for watching.